I don't have no regrets and nothing in my life. I'm good with my life right now. I went through a lot. I did a lot. And where I am right now, I'm good with it. But if I could go back and change anything, what I would have did was I would have never got directly involved with the mob like I did. I would have used it. I would have never became a made member, because with the made member became the violence of murders. The other violence, if somebody bothers your family and you go out and do something, you get a couple guys and you go hurt them, however bad it is, that's different. But when you're going to kill and shoot people that you grew up with or guys that you don't know and look to kill them, so that's what brings a lot of heat. That's what brings a lot of life sentences where you never get out of prison. And also, you have to take orders and do those type of things. And if you don't, you're probably going to get killed. So I would say that the only thing I would say is I would if I could go back before 2003, is just stay. See, I made too much money at a young age. That's the problem. Everyone's goal back then in the 90s was make $1 million. Well, I made it really easy. And so it's like I got complacent with that. And so I still hustled, but I just was a little bit, I wasn't as aggressive like I was prior to making that first million. So I still made millions and millions of dollars, but it was like that when you go out hustling hard and hit the streets, it's like nothing else matters. You're just grinding, you're going out, nothing matters. You got appointments, you're making sure, you'll have appointments all day long. You'll work 24 hours straight if you have to. But once I made that money in the like 97, 98, it kind of like I lost my that really hardcore aggressiveness to hit the streets hard. So if I could go back, I would say I want to get made into the mafia. I would have stayed with strictly hustling the streets, a little bit of loan sharking, a little bit of sports, but mostly the marijuana. And I would have started, and I did start doing that back, buying real estate. Only the real estate wasn't fast enough for me, so I didn't I got in and I didn't stay in there because it wasn't the high you got from making money in the streets. There was days I made you know I made $470,000 score in one day. And then you're going to compare that to buying a piece of real estate and putting some time and work into it, having somebody work to grind it out, to pull back some money and equity back out of it and refinance it and then put tenants in. And, to me, it wasn't worth it. I was just making too much money. So if I could go back, I would have stuck with the marijuana and just put all my money into real estate and in other investments, legitimate investments, putting that money, getting involved in the real estate, because you could put the money into that so easily. You buy those houses where it needs 50,000 of work. You get these guys that you pay. That's where you get rid of the money. You pay them cash, fix up the house, put the tenants in it, and then refinance it and take all clean money, and you don't pay taxes on that money. So I mean, it was I would have did that, and I would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars right now if I did that. I would have saved myself a lot of a lot of stuff wanted to happen. A lot of people probably wanted to have been dead, and I would be worth a lot of. I'd be living very nice. I live nice now, but I would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars.